Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a fall eye makeup tutorial that I posted on my Instagram a few days ago, and I got a lot of love from that, so I thought it'd be fun to recreate that eye look for you guys. And I will go ahead and just get started. I already have my face makeup on, my foundation, bronzer, concealer, setting powder, all of that jazz. So we're gonna go straight into the eyes. I usually do my eyes before I do my foundation just so I can clean up any fallout. But I'm going to be using some powder to help out with that today. So the eye palette that I'm going to be using is take this mirror out, the Beautycounter Ultimate Nudes palette. This is such a stunning palette. It is so pretty. I love all the shades in here, and I can easily make a shade or an eye look for fall with these shades. So that's what I did the other day, and I really liked how it turned out. So I'm just going to go get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull my hair back. By the way, I got my hair colored. We went a little bit more brown. The ends are still a little bit lighter. I really like it. I used to dye my hair really dark all the time in like high school and college, and like getting back to my roots with that. It feels weird to have it, but I really do love it. Okay, so we are gonna start with a base shade. I'm gonna use the shade Soft Peach right here real quick. And I'm going to use that just to kind of set my concealer that I already laid down. So I'm basically just going to put that all over the lid. I need to figure out how to best work with this setup because I'm on the floor in the living room. I wanted to try and get the best lighting, but then I have my little ring light on as well. So I hope that doesn't go out. So this eye look was so quick. I did it real quick over the weekend. Galen and I went on a date, and I wanted just a quick smoky eye look. And then I feel like it was exactly that, quick and smoky. Okay, so once that's down, next I'm going to take the shade Canyon. It's kind of a more cool tone light brown shade, and that I'm going to use basically the same brush but a little smaller, and I'm going to start with that on my lid and then work it up. So this is just another kind of base color that I'm putting down to build the smokiness. Look at my mirror, I'm so bad at this. And before I get messier, I'm gonna go ahead and put powder down underneath my eyes just to help with that fallout that I can just like wipe it away later. So I'm using my Beautycounter mattifying powder, and I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and kind of press it underneath there. I know it looks funny. Press it underneath there. And I'll just wipe that away later. It helps to catch that powder, so it just makes it super easy to wipe away. Not necessarily baking. Okay, other eye. The key to a good smoky eye is just to really blend. So as long as your edges are really blended, you're golden. Okay, so I have those two brown colors down. Now I'm going to go back in with that first brush that I used, and I'm going to take the shade Sienna. This is more of an orangey brown. It is screaming fall. So that is going to go a little bit higher than my crease. See where my eye crease is right there? This color sets like just like right above that and into it. So pretty for fall. Windshield wiper motions. Just making sure that's all nice and blended, which I'll go back over it at the end. Okay, so that was the shade Sienna. And then now I'm gonna go in with the shade, oh, I used another eyeshadow palette, I forgot, for this look. I threw in a shade from the Classic palette, which is this right here, and it's so pretty for fall, just so pretty. I use the shade Sable from this palette, sorry, and that just went like all over my lid, starting close to the lash line, and then I blend it up, but I really don't take it past my crease too much, just kind of right into it. Crew is sleeping on the floor right next to me, so I'm sorry if you guys hear him or the screaming kids outside. The neighbors are all having a blast. Just going back, making sure that color is nice and blended. My eyes are watering like crazy today. I feel my brush getting wet. Okay, and then going in with a brush that doesn't have any product on it and just blending it out. I got some new brushes recently, and my next video I'm going to be doing a like favorites brushes video for you guys. What I like and what I use the most. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with the shade back to the Ultimate Nudes palette again. So back to this one. I'm going to go in with the shade Bordeaux. It is like a deep eggplant plum purple, I don't know, just deep purple. And I'm going to use a synthetic brush, and I'm going to place that really close to the lash line and blend it up. So this look kind of has the vibe of Halloween with like the purples and the oranges. I'm going to switch brushes. That's not doing what I want it to do. I'm just going to use a brush, looks like this. Again, I'm just keeping that like on the lid and lash line and smoking it out as I go up a little bit. And then I want that to blend in with the brown that I used. So it kind of has like a gradient effect as it goes up. So with darker colors, I like to like place it. I have such good grammar. I like to place it where I want it and then blend. Get my other mirror out. So blending, 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 just making sure that that purple blends with the brown, which blends in with the orangey shade. Okay, that is basically it for that. Next, we're gonna add some fun to it. I'm gonna add some shimmer, and I'm gonna take the shade Spice from this palette. It's right here. It's kind of a purpley brown shimmer, and that is gonna go on the center of my lid once I can find a brush. Not that one. We'll go back to the one that I started to use and I didn't like. Actually, no, this is different. These shimmers are so pigmented. So I'm just gonna put that kind of right on the center only. Just to make the center of my eyes catch the attention. Okay, and then I'm just gonna blend the crease to make sure that that shimmer is not harsh. And kind of pat the inner and outer corner so it's not really harsh either. Okay, so that's what we got going on right now. And then what I did, I took an angled liner brush and I took the shade Espresso that was right next to Bordeaux. So this is a deep, deep blackish brown color. And that I'm going to put on the upper lash line and kind of flick it up. Just on the corner. Same thing to the other side. This is so hard to like look into the camera and do this at the same time. So putting it on the outer corner only and flicking it up. Then I'm gonna take another brush, a Real Techniques brush, and blend it a little bit there, just on the outer corner, to make that a little bit darker. Okay, so that's it for the top. I'm gonna go ahead and put mascara on, and then I'll move to my lower lashes. So the mascara that I'm gonna use is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes mascara, and I just got this I think like 2 days ago, and I've been testing it out and using it. It's not like an 100% like organic or natural mascara, but it rates a 3 on the Environmental Working Groups app. The Skin Deep app, I think is what it is, or not that. The Think Dirty app. Why did I say that? So on the Think Dirty app, they rate products on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being the best, 10 being the worst. So this is only a 3, and that's probably the best of like a like department store or conventional mascara that I have found. So I really wanted to try it and see how it worked. So the only thing that I have an issue with this is it'll get mascara on my lid. So it only really happens if you put on a crap ton of mascara like I do. So there's 2 different ends of the spoolie. There's longer ones there you can see, and then it also turns into a shorter bristle. So what you do is you apply the shorter bristles first, and then you turn it and then comb through your lashes with the longer bristles. So that's what we're gonna do, because I watched a video and that's what it said you should do. I was watching a comedian the other day on Instagram. I follow the Laugh Factory, which is really funny. They do like short video clips, and there was this one video where this girl was talking about how you can't say that you don't know how to do something because YouTube teaches you how to do everything. And I've never related to a video so much in my life than that one, because I YouTube everything to learn how to do the most random things. So this is what the mascara is looking like so far. I think it's pretty decent. It's just kind of learning to work with the 2 different wands. So that's just one coat of mascara. And I think that that did really good at coating my lashes and making them look really black and full. But if you get too heavy-handed, it kind of gets clumpy, so just gotta be careful of that. I like stab myself in the eye with that longer end. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna wipe away the excess that's underneath my eyes real quick. And that was the mattifying powder, and it just makes everything look so soft and flawless. I love that. All right, so we're gonna go to the bottom lashes, and let's see. We are gonna take a brush that looks like this, kind of like a pencil brush. And I'm gonna take the shade Canyon. So it was one of the first shades I used. And that is gonna go on the lower lash line lid area, just kind of all over this area. So I make the weirdest faces when I apply eye makeup. And whoo, my eyes are watering. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm sitting under the fan. That's why. That's why. So then I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to go into the shade Sienna, that orangey brown again. And I kind of want to like match those colors. So I'm going to like try and connect the top shadow and bring it along the bottom. Connect it and then bring it over. Okay, there's that. And then I'm gonna take a pencil brush. Looks just like this. I'm going to take my brush straight into the shade Bordeaux. Just like straight into it, not at an angle. And that is gonna go directly over my lashes. Yeah, I feel my eye watering, like my eyeshadow brush is getting wet. So I hope this doesn't ruin the look, having red eyes. So just kind of smoking that on those lashes. That's what we got so far. And then I'm going to take a thinner angle liner brush and take the shade Espresso and really push that up against my lash line. More so just on the outside. Okay, and then I'm going to take a brush from earlier, if I can find it again. And blend. Just smoke everything out. Okay, so that is it for, actually I forgot to highlight. So I'm going to take the shade Cashmere, and that's right over here in the corner. And I'm going to highlight my inner corner. Sorry, I have the sniffles too. It's definitely this fan. Okay, so inner corner highlight is done. Then I'm going to get my eyeliner. And I'm going to line my waterline. Eyes are watering so bad. So I'm just putting this on my waterline. Okay, and I'm also going to do kind of like the inner corner right up there. Neighbor's getting loud. Woke up my dog. Okay, so eyes so far looking okay. I'm going to add mascara to my lower lash line, and that I always do the Beautycounter. It doesn't transfer onto my under eye area, and it doesn't clump my lashes. I don't know if you hear him, he's like the biggest sigh ever. Okay, then I'm going to contour, because that's what I did the other day. And I'm going to use my Found Sculpt and Define contour palette, and I'm going to dip back and forth between these two shades. And let's define my cheekbones here. Just work that. Like if you make a weird face with your lips, like that, you find the hollows of your cheeks. And it just sucks those cheekbones right in. Contour my forehead a little bit. And then I'm going to go down my nose. I'm just going to take a fluffy shadow brush. Yeah, I'll use this one here. Just a fluffy shadow brush here. And go down my nose. And then kind of blend it on the side. Okay, then I'm going to apply some highlight, and I'm just going to use the shade Cashmere from the Ultimate Nudes palette. Super pretty and works really well as a highlighter. Whew. Nice and gold. And I'm gonna use my finger and just do like the littlest bit on the bridge of my nose, like literally right there. And then a little bit on my brow bone. Okay, and a little, oh, my Cupid's bow. Then we're gonna move on to the lips. And that was probably like my favorite part of the look because I was creative, just saying. And I used the Beautycounter lipstick in 9 to 5. Let me dig through my makeup bag and find it. Probably should have had it out. Here we go. Lipstick in 9 to 5. I don't break it. And I'm going to apply that with a brush that I can find. Okay, a lipstick brush. And this is described as a luminous mauve color. I just think it's really pretty. I used it in my last video for my lip color. But like for fall, I want something darker and I didn't quite know what to reach for. So I got this and I made it work. Such a pretty color. Okay, and then once I had it on, I went back into my Ultimate Nudes palette and I took the shade Espresso and I just took that on a flat eyeshadow brush and I barely tapped it into that shadow just to get a little bit on the shadow brush. And what I did is to kind of contour my lips. I put it like on the outer edge. I've done this before with like darker lip pencils on the outer edges of the lips to kind of give that ombre effect. And you see it's just automatically, I have a darker lipstick. I'll clean that up. But I just really focused it on like the corners. And then on the Cupid's bow. The biggest thing was just getting it blended. So it gives this kind of vampy lip look, which I loved. It still has the lightness in the center of that. Oh, it's so cool. Still as cool as when I did it last time. Okay, I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I think that's it. I think this look just goes really good with my new hair, and I love it. So that was just really a really fun smoky eye to do, and I really enjoyed doing that with my lips. So I thought it was super fun and different. So if you ever have a lipstick that you want to make a little bit darker, try adding some darker eyeshadow to the corners and the edges and seeing what that gets you. So I feel like this turned out nice and pretty. Super easy, like I said, easy and quick from the Ultimate Nudes palette. This is such a beautiful palette. It is so, so wonderful. I highly recommend that you guys buying this. You will have every single shade in here that you need. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial with this fall makeup look. All right, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.